Is happening in gardens and communities across parts of Devon, where a drive is underway to encourage community composting. Now, people are discovering black gold, living compost made locally from garden waste. There are now 8 community composting groups in the South Hams, and the District Council wants to encourage more, with thousands of pounds in grants available. Jane Douglas reports.
It might be rubbish to some, but it becomes gardeners' treasure in a matter of months. Garden waste disposal with hidden benefits.
It puts a huge smile on my face. The social side is one thing that I never even considered when I started this thing off. The community involvement has been wonderful.
The Malden Community Composting Group got off the ground 2 years ago, and it now has 24 enthusiastic volunteers.
It's really economies of scale. It's like people bringing in more material and you can make bigger compost heaps. So we bring in the organic material, then we put it through a series of composting bays, and then we turn it and go through processes of caring for it to make sure it's like aerobic, it's got enough air. And we go through a series of tried and tested processes to produce wonderful black gold. This is the end product. This is our Malden compost.
Malden is one of 8 community composting groups in the South Hams. The District Council wants more.
We offer a grant, a £7.5 match fund grant to help people, because actually it costs about probably, 10 to 15 grand to set up a project, because you have to get planning permission with Devon County Council, because essentially you're collecting waste. You get an exemption through the Environment Agency, but there's a lot of learning for the project.
A few miles away is another older site.
This is the Stoke Fleming Loam Rangers site. It's been a community composting site for around 20 years. And it only costs £10 a year to be a member.
We allow people to bring their garden waste. We don't accept food waste. They bring it in on a Sunday, it goes into the central pile. We then have the council shredder appear 7 times a year. When it gets into the corner here, we bring our riddlers out, and they use the riddling machine to basically sieve the compost. And we then bag that up for members to take away, and that's part of their membership package.
But what can be done about cooked food waste? They're looking at hot composting at this community market garden in Dartington.
The system is designed to take cooked food and raw food. When the material goes in there, it gets tumbled, lots of air gets mixed in, we mix it with sawdust. Bacteria really gets to work, and by the time it comes out of here, it goes into the maturation bin and it's not really foody anymore. And it'll get really hot, so when it's really sort of in its prime, you'll open this and there'll be steam coming out.
It's hoped the lessons learnt from the pilot project will make it easier for others to develop their own community composting systems, as well as stop waste going to landfill. Jane Douglas, BBC Spotlight.
Thank you for joining us.